Let's do it! Boyos, how we doing?
Hello.
I'm good.
Wonderful, excellent, awesome, cool. This is great, guys. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're all playing the same character. Well, we'll get into that in a minute. But hey, everybody, welcome back to the Discord and Signal, a multi-arc Starfinder adventure. We attempt to play while only thinking about Baldur's Gate 3 that follows the crew of the Indefatigable as they travel through the drift in search of or merely stumbling upon by accident a myriad of adventures. Today is episode 55, the Facets Part 4. Part 4? Part 3? Part 4? I don't know, actually. It's either 3 or 4.
You tell us.
I'm Aaron, the GM with the kind of sort of responsibility of killing the characters, just so I can leave that open-ended and potentially, hopefully, kill you. Including Kohe, played by Alex.
Indeed.
Luna, played by Abe.
Boo.
Twick, played by Caleb.
Oh, hi, that's me.
And Lisk, played by Jake.
Hey, yo, what up?
Last time on the Discord and Signal, the crew ordered some drinks at the Lizard Lounge before being herded to the back room where they met Boss Zernala, the owner of the club, who said it was highly unlikely that any Eclipse Innovations employees installed any devices inside the building due to the sheer amount of security in place. After discussing Kaon Reese's strange requests of Sylvine, the crew was asked to join a fan of Luna, one Neva Kavetska, on the private balcony. The sparky personality had drinks and conversation prepared for the crew, but also one of the most deadly poisons in all of the Pact Worlds, Black Lotus Extract. After a lucky trip and some incredible rolls, the entire crew managed to survive, but not without some scratches. Twick remembered that he is, in fact, a medical doctor. Ko threw a Solarian weapon for some reason. Don't know why. I don't know what you're doing.
It's not able to do that. It's not a thing I can do.
Yeah, threw it and disappeared. It's like you thought it. You thought it was gonna be like a cool.
Yeah. Watch too much Star Wars.
You've been watching Lisk do cool things right before he makes attacks, and you're like, well, I can do that.
Played too much Jedi Survive.
Luna and Lisk dealt with the consequences of their wine-consuming actions.
Yeah.
Which could have been considerably worse than what they turned out to be. So I'm glad you survived, guys. Are you glad you survived?
I'm just glad. I mean, everyone remembered to level up, right?
Yeah.
By my math, that's a level 20 poison. I don't know if you know this. That's a level 20? We should get about 2 levels off of that.
Just the poison alone, let alone the person attacking us during the poison.
If it was sitting in the middle of a room and we walked through it, 2 levels.
Yep. I don't understand how that works. And you know, it's funny, as I was going back and reading some of the components of the poison, it says if you are dosed multiple times, you have to make multiple saves.
Oh,
I'm just gonna assume you guys just kind of drank it all at the same time. Give you the benefit of the doubt.
I don't know. This was double fisting.
Yeah.
It was, but it was like all one constant drink. You know, he didn't slow down. He just kept going.
So, if you consume a gallon of the poison, but you do it all at once, it's the same as getting like a teaspoon. But then if you get like a teaspoon and then wait like 5 minutes and get another teaspoon, that's worse.
You can drink as much as you want during the onset period of 1 minute, but then you gotta stop.
And after that,
Yeah. Sure.
Well, after the onset period, you will stop, because you're gonna die. You'll be a corpse.
True.
The good
this
news
is like how it took us hours to get across the city the first time. It's like that.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I'm glad that's going to be brought up forever. The good news is that all of this will be fixed because Starfinder, well, let's call it what it is. It's Pathfinder 2E in space is going to resolve all of these issues. Because I'm sure there'll be no other problems with the system at that point, like Starship Combat. I thought about just sending my thing to Paizo and be like, hey, me and my friend who I don't know, but he liked what I wrote. He was like, yeah, let's put it up. Just take this and use it instead of what you have in place now.
Oh, I thought you were gonna send it to him and be like, we tried to improve it and this is still bad.
Wow.
So don't do this.
Maybe just scrap it all together.
I was really nice when I messaged him. I was like, hey, I love Starships Revised, but I think it makes it a bit trivial. Can we just like add these few things back in? I wrote it. I didn't mean to put my name on it. If you want to take it off, you can. But here you go.
I didn't mean to put my name on it.
Like,
My name is on it.
Typed
You know
my
what I mean?
name.
I accidentally typed my name right there.
I accidentally.
In the exact same font.
There you go. The exact same font with
I just have
like
a
multiple
hotkey
strokes and a
that-
drop shadow.
Signs my name to things.
Well, what I did was
Accidentally pressed it.
No, I put it in ChatGPT and I said, make this better. And it put my name on there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good point.
So, anyway, we're back at the club. Let me swap us over to the club. You guys are already there, but let me swap the stream over. Last thing that happened, Boss Zernala had, I think he told you that he's going to get you some supplies and left, and you heard that the police were going to be showing up shortly as well. I think I told you the components or the things that were on this fake person. Since she's no longer Neva Kovetska, you don't know who she is, but I think I told you what she had on her body.
It's a real person.
Well, yeah.
Surely.
Yes, real person, but not who she seems to be. I told you what she had on her body, but if you need me to go over that again, I can. Currently, Boss Zernala is gone, and the bodyguards have left. Or the bouncers have left. The one of them ran away, and the other one stepped outside with Boss Zernala. But he will be back any moment if you want to do anything in the moments you have.
Well, you can do another search for the device we're looking for.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's actually a good call.
Who is everybody searching?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Make me
Let's
a
get
perception
them getting
check.
up, so I'm gonna check low. Ooh, if it's low, I definitely
Wow.
found it.
Okay. Twick Lisk. What about Luna and Co?
I can't remember. I may still be unconscious.
This person was always Kohe's.
I healed you
Oh,
with
you
a
did
medicine
heal
check.
Yes.
Yes. Alright.
Yes.
Perhaps I should have done it a second time also. I knew that.
Perhaps. 22. Okay, Twick and Lisk, you search high and low. You don't find anything. Luna, you, however, do see something that maybe didn't catch other people's eyes, and you're lucky that it didn't catch your eye before meeting Neva, but there is a poster on one of the walls towards the far end of this space. And as you sort of lean in towards this poster, you again are caught by some imagery where you see people in front of a microphone singing, and at the very bottom of the poster is a phrase, "You wish for fame?" ? And I'm going to need a will save from you.
American Idol has that effect on people.
Oh, shoot. Is this mind affecting?
It is mind affecting.
Son of a gun.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, one more question if I can find my reference sheet, because I don't know what this note to myself is. Oh, it's the aura goggles.
It is, sorry, I take it back. It is not mind affecting.
Not mind affecting. Is this a saving throw against a sense-dependent effect that targets vision?
I mean, specifically because you're looking at the poster.
Sweet.
Got him.
And it's not mind affecting. So
It
this
is not
great.
mind
This is
affecting.
great for me, guys. 23.
23. All right. You definitely recognize the phrasing, but you are able to still yourself and not be affected by what you once were affected by in the past. Seeing a similar poster back at, I think that was, that might have been the Atlantis Star Empire. I don't remember exactly where the poster was. Okay.
It was probably
Or
one
no,
of the
it was
bathrooms.
it was in the it was in the ship on the first planet.
Yeah,
we were
the
on.
ship is right.
Oh,
old
that's
ship.
right. It was the old ship. That's right. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you're fine. But the poster does, again, bring back, like, thoughts just rush to your mind of a time in the past. It kind of shudders you a little bit. But no devices out here as far as you can tell. It looks pretty empty other than some posters on the walls, these nice couches, some plants, and a table, and then, of course, the beautiful view of the twilight, ever-setting twilight of the city in Verces, Kuvakara. About that time, Boss Zernala just swings through the curtain. I'm gonna assume... Oh,
shit.
Gabe's gone.
I'm gonna crashed. One sec.
Oh, you're good. I'm gonna assume you guys took a second to maybe grab what you could off of this woman's body.
Oh yeah.
Is her arm had a blade in it? Was that like an implant, or does her whole arm, is it like a prosthetic?
No, you got the blade.
She has an augmentation. It is a quick draw hideaway limb. And inside of that limb, she withdrew a weapon.
Could I detach her arm and take it, or would that involve cutting her arm off?
That would involve cutting her arm off.
That is a shame.
Things I will let you probably pick up from her if you want, and it's entirely up to you what all you want to take. I don't think you would have time to take her Abdar Corp travel suit off, her actual armor. She does have this Called Elite semi-auto pistol with 30 small arm rounds. It's currently laying on the ground. She has an ultra-thin switchblade. She has 2 Mark III serums of healing, the Ring of Whispers, which she's currently wearing, some formal clothing, and a cred stick with 400 credits on it.
I have all that in our sheet already.
Yeah, I told you about it last time just so you'd have it in case you need to look some things up. I think based on this time frame, you probably wouldn't be able to grab the travel suit.
Abdar Corp thing off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the formal clothing.
And the formal clothing.
No, we're taking the formal clothing. Get out of here.
Are you leaving anything else on the ground with her?
Give me that pistol, boys.
Yeah. And the switchblade.
I mean, I already took the switchblade.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's huge. It's like $10 billion, and it takes my damage from 1d4 to 2d4.
Oh, shoot. Look out.
Y'all watch out. We're going to be out of control soon.
He's done being Mr. McShooty Boy. Now he's Mr. McStabby Boy. Boss Zernala walks back in.
Again, my apologies here. I've been able to scrounge up some Mark II serums of healing for you. The one for each of you. Looks like 2 of you were injured during this incident.
Nice. Oh, that's helpful. Thanks.
Yes. The police will be arriving shortly. I will have the cooks prepare some food for you. I never wish this upon anything like this upon our guests. We run a rather clean establishment. Our doors are not open for criminals and the like, and such a occurrence happening here is not good for business. Is there anything else I can get for you before I go meet the officers at the front door?
Oh yeah, where's that transmitter they installed? That's here, right? You got that?
Again, I mind about that.
I don't know anything of this. If you would like, after you've been able to take a bite to eat and settle yourselves, collect yourselves, you can feel free to look around.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
The club will continue to be loud. I don't want to scare anyone. These curtains are designed to block out sound from the inside of the club, and of course vice versa. So currently, no one inside knows what's happening out here.
These are some good curtains. I'll tell you what.
They were incredibly expensive.
Yeah, I bet. That's nothing. If you want expensive, get the rest of this jug. That's a level 20 toxin. That's like 2 billion credits.
Should we just dump this body over the balcony, or?
The police will definitely want to see the body. They will need to question you.
Okay.
Well, if you tell them to stand right under this balcony, we can get it right to them. Lickety split.
I can imagine a 13-story drop won't leave much of a corpse.
Maybe
I'm no doctor, no scientist.
Yeah, Twig, what do you think? Well, you know, can you ask? You could ask Kip what he thinks.
There'll be
Kip, is that the
left.
small
That's
creature?
Good enough, right?
Yeah, that's the.
Ah, yes, small creature. Do you think that a corpse would survive a 13-floor drop?
It just does a head shake to the side.
So intelligent. Anyways, I'll let you be on your way. The lower bar will have some food for you if you would like to eat. Again, my sincerest apologies. The officers will be making their way here shortly.
I don't think I rolled sense motive on her responses to there not being a transmitter, did I?
I don't think you did, actually. So if you'd like to do that, you
Maybe
have been talking to her.
Sense motive. Hey, 41.
She is telling the truth.
Ooh.
Being sincere.
All right.
Okay. She leaves. You guys are still out here for a few minutes. You do have two Mark II serums of healing.
Well, if there is a transmitter here, she doesn't know about it.
Well, maybe we can find it hidden somewhere. Hopefully.
I do have these aura goggles, but I feel like I'd probably need to be in the room with the thing, because I think they only work line of sight.
Would it even give off an aura? Is it magical in nature, or are the goggles for tech as well?
Oh, I thought it was magical.
It is magical in nature. It is
Okay.
a techno-magical device. Yes.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Can't you just wear them and walk around?
They last for 8 minutes.
Oh. That's a good amount of time.
Yeah, maybe we can search and then... I mean, I don't know. I thought I had a plan. I don't.
While we're still out here, before we start searching, I'm going to go ahead and put another heal on Luna and probably Lisk as well. For just medicine checks.
Okey-doke.
Oh, man, so good. Alright, that's 23 hit points for Luna.
Dang.
Here it comes.
Was that 23?
Okay.
23, yep. 23 for Lisk.
Oh, wow.
And if you're still down, I can give you a second one. I can do 2 per person per day.
I am barely down, and I still have almost all of my stamina points.
Okay.
Because the poison just kills you.
Straight hit points, yep.
Alright, in
Yeah.
that case,
Yeah.
I will hold that off for later. And I'll just
Thank
note
you.
that Luna has 2 already.
Yep.
A few minutes later, one of the bouncers steps in, trailed by a couple of police officers that I do not have tokens for, but just imagine they're here. The bouncer just says,
Hey, here's the officers that are going to be meeting you. I'll step back inside.
I wonder what the officer sounds like.
officer steps up, he goes, Hey there, folks, my name's Martinetti. If you could, appears there's a corpse here. One of the bouncers was already making a joke about a corpse flying 13 stories down, so if you could just tell me what happened here so I can take some notes. This is my cohort here. We've been riding together in the beat for about 6 years, so you're not going to get anything past us if you're thinking it. Just tell us the truth. We'll get to the bottom of this, and then we'll let you guys get on your way. So what can you tell me about what happened?
We were attacked, so we struck her down.
Well, that's a perspective, I guess.
Yeah,
You
two of
just-
us almost died.
You didn't try to, like, keep her in place or anything, restrain her.
She is in place. We did a good job with that one.
Funny jokes. The other guys.
Several of our group were in a extremely poisoned state, so we
Why'd
didn't
you
have
poison
any options.
yourselves?
You know,
Who
for
poisoned
fun.
themselves?
Hey, listen, we've seen
How
some
long have
stuff
you
on
been
the
doing this
job,
job?
haven't we, Eddie? The other guy just, like, nods, and then he signs a few things. Sign language.
Oh.
And then Martinetti, like, nods a little bit. Yeah. Eddie and I have seen some stuff. It won't be the first time we've seen nothing like that. People poison themselves all the time. Household chemicals. Sometimes they just be eating weird, strange things.
Oh, this is
So,
no household chemical. This is level 20 poison right here. This is
I don't know
Black
what level
Lotus
20 is.
extract.
I don't know what that's in
Nasty
reference
stuff.
to. It's from, like, one of those games where it's like real world. You know, like
It's just like
ARG,
a rating
I
of
think they
how
call it.
dangerous they are. 20 is the highest. It's the highest you can get.
That's a
Yeah.
strange scale. Why didn't it go to like 100?
I didn't
too
make the
high.
scale. I just use it. Okay.
Okay, all right. So let me get this right. You had a level 20 out of 20 poison that you drank as you walked out on the balcony, and then you had a conversation with this lady and fell down.
It was put in their drinks
Yeah.
by this lady.
I see. Wait, but you watched her pour a poison in your drinks and then you drank it. Don't you think that's kind of counterintuitive?
We're not smart people, officer. We're not doctors, most of us.
I see.
I mean, you can check it out yourself. It's like it's odorless, tasteless.
Whoa! We're not gonna be tasting no poison things
yeah,
here.
I wouldn't
Okay?
if I were you either. But I just let you know.
It's tasteless. You wouldn't taste it.
Do
That's
either
the point.
of us look like we're part of crime scene investigation? No.
Why are you
Yes,
here
no.
then?
Why are you here?
We're here to do a quick interrogation while we wait on the crime scene guys to come up. Bobby takes a long time every time he tries to come up. Anywhere let's go. It's always 10 extra minutes for Bobby. We get here first.
Oh, we know
do
how the trains are here. Don't worry about it.
That quick, for sure. Okay, so let me get this straight again. There was poison in this. It looks like a wine decanter. Maybe a couple of you partook in the wine, you know. Yeah, okay, all right. So you drank some wine. You got a little poison. Is she also poisoned? That's why she's dead?
Yep.
Do you see all the slash and burn marks all over her body?
I do, in fact. I didn't know if that was like a...
Yeah, that's what the
like
poison does.
an enraged state where all of you were just attacking one another. Is that...
Have you ever seen a crime scene before?
We've been on the beat for 6 years. We've seen some things, okay?
Have you ever
I'm
watched a
just-
TV show that included crime?
Of course. Have you never seen Columbo? Absolutely incredible show.
You
This is
actually bring
role
up a
model
good
is
point
Columbo.
about the enraged state. You might be on the lookout for that because that might be, you know, it might be happening soon. It happened recently in a place we were, so just be careful.
Okay, yeah. We'll do. We got a lot of the steroid users around here, so it checks out that we might have some enraged states. I'll watch out for that. But anyway, back to the important stuff since you're getting us off topic. The poison was in your system. A couple of you were hurt. It sounds like maybe she's the one that poisoned you. And then you struck her down is the words that I've taken down from your friend here.
Indeed.
You struck her down. That's a very strange way to put that, sir. Most people, when they say I struck her down, are usually talking because they're crazy. Are you crazy, sir?
No.
They have it.
That also is the way a crazy person would respond. But can the three of you attest for him that he's not crazy?
Yeah,
Oh my
definitely. Yep.
Well, I'll take your word for it. Okay, so you in self-defense, it sounds like, because she had poisoned you. I guess it still doesn't make any sense. Why would you attack her if she just poisoned you?
Why would we attack her if we just...
Why don't you just call the cops? You know, that's what we do. We show up and we arrest people who've done crimes. And this does sound like it was a crime. You didn't need to just kill her, even though she was... I guess she was trying to kill you, but
She was indeed trying to kill us.
it just seems like things escalated rather quickly, that you were just, like, willing on her demise and not really fighting in self-defense.
Oh, I mean, you can ask. There were 2 bodyguards here. You can ask them.
All
They'll
right,
have our
all right.
backs.
I would have Eddie go over there, but he only signs. I'll have to go talk to the bodyguards myself, the bouncers. We'll head out there afterwards, and I can interview them. What else can you tell me about the scene? Anything else important here? Do you know the victim?
Oh, I thought so.
Okay, and her name is?
Neva Kveska?
Oh my God, Eddie! It's Neva Kvetska. I couldn't tell because she's laying face down. Do you remember those songs?
If you look at her, she might not actually be Neva. Could have been a disguise.
Oh, maybe that's why I didn't notice it. Okay, so it's not Neva. I thought you said it was Neva.
She claimed to be Neva.
Okay, so it's a lady that claimed to be Neva that poisoned your drinks, and turns out she's not Neva. Don't you know what Neva looks like?
Do you
She
know what
looked
Neva
like
looks like?
Neva at the time.
She did look like
She
Neva.
looked
Now
like
she
her.
doesn't look like Neva. Okay, I'm
It's like
picking
some
up what you're
sort of
putting down here.
disguise, a hollow disguise, maybe.
Okay, ha. Well,
I'm sure you'll see Neva on the cameras when you check that footage.
Yeah, we'll check that footage as well, of course. Okay. Any other important facts you want to give us as part of your statement before we go talk to the bouncers and have a crime
sword
scene?
come out of her arm that she tried to slice us with. It's another motivation for killing her.
Where's the sword?
She threw it off the edge.
Yeah,
right before you got here.
She threw it off the edge of the building.
Yeah, she was trying to hide the evidence.
He walks over to the building. Let me make a...
You're gonna look 13 stories down, huh?
Yeah. Gonna see that sword.
Boy, it's a long ways down there.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
huh?
we'll be on the lookout. Anything else she had on it? So she had a sword. Did she have anything else on her? Now that you brought this up.
Well, she has that armor, as you see.
Yeah.
Regular pop star wouldn't be wearing that armor.
Did she not have any more doses of this alleged poison?
No, it's a level 20 poison. Do you know how much that costs?
If she had that poison on her, we would be set, let me tell you.
Yeah, that's more than 8 of our spaceship. It's crazy.
Okay, no poison.
Tell you what, we wouldn't tell you if they...
We'd be retired.
No poison, no weapon. Okay, all right. Anything else before I get out of here? And you get out of here, because we're gonna have to tape it off because it is a crime scene.
Have you seen like a transmitter looking thing hanging around anywhere here?
Like a 6 foot by 6 foot by 6 foot box.
He pulls a radio off his
really
belt.
small.
You mean like this? We got transmitters all the time.
Oh my
Like a
god,
radio,
you had
right?
it the whole time.
Take it quick.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't seen no transmitters. I've only been here for a couple minutes though, and I'm not a regular of the club here.
Yeah, but you're very observant, clearly.
Well, of course. I mean, we're coppers. We've been on the beat for 6 years. We've seen a lot of things. But no, I haven't seen no transmitter, especially not one that's 6 feet by 6 feet by 4 feet. That's a pretty large thing that I can't imagine you'd miss looking for it.
What if it was 6 inches by 6 inches?
Oh, that
by
makes
4
a
inches?
big difference. That makes
It's
a big
either
difference.
one or the other.
Well, no, I haven't seen anything like that. But I'll tell you what, when we tape this off, I'll have Bobby when he gets up here with CSI to take a look around and see if he sees anything. They're usually pretty thorough.
They got high
scenes.
perception scores.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, I think that's enough from you folks. I'm gonna send you back inside. We're gonna tape this off. We're gonna tape it off as being asked by the club owner. Tape it off on the outside of the curtains. We'll have the crime scene guys come through discreetly. Sounds like they still want to keep things going on the inside. We'll let them do it for now until we need to be looking at any cameras or anything like that. So appreciate your time. I'm gonna sort of direct you right out here, and he just kind of pulls open the curtain or pulls aside the curtain so you can walk out back into the club.
Bye-bye.
Oh yeah, bye-bye.
Yeah,
right.
they'll get it sorted. They know what they're doing.
Yeah,
Sounds like they'll find the transmitter for us, too.
For sure.
Yeah.
He knows what's up.
Most
Okay, you guys are-
competent cops.
Back inside. Oh, I left Boss Ernal in here, but probably just up by this top bar, talking with some people. The police officers have stayed outside on the balcony. What would you like to do?
I'd like to find the transmitter.
Yeah. We really don't have a good way to find it.
Yeah, I mean, like, other than if it's just, like, on the roof.
Yeah, I mean, is there, like... How tall is the building? Are we close, or is it, like, 100 stories tall?
It's probably only like 16 or 17 stories tall.
And, like,
Okay.
this location was pinned, but was it, like, specifically this club? Or is this just happens to be on this building?
I think it was just pinned on the map. Just like a literal pin on a map. There wasn't like a listing for this specific thing. You just, through research, you found
We
that
knew
this
this
is...
was here.
Yeah.
What else is in this building?
Above and below you, there's just a bunch of other businesses. Most of them are things like, probably like law businesses or corporate operations, because you guys are pretty close to the heart of Kuvakara. It's a pretty busy building. Lots of workers day and night sort of thing. You have only minimally swept. I will let you know this. You've only really minimally swept. The thing you've really only looked at is primarily just the balcony.
Alright. I'm gonna put on my aura goggles then. I'm gonna do it.
Can you...
And cast Arcane Sight.
Yeah, can you tell me specifically what they will do for you?
Once per day, I can cast Arcane Sight as a spell-like ability, caster level 8th. And I lost my Arcane Sight tab.
It allows you to see magic sources within 120 feet of you. It's similar to detect magic, but it does not require concentration and discerns information more quickly. You know the location and caster level of all magic sources within your sight.
I have 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
You can attempt, if the magic sources are in line of sight, you can attempt a DC 28 mysticism check to determine the school of magic involved. Ooh.
Well, we'll hit that.
Yeah. You see multiple sources of magic throughout this space. There are plenty of techno-magical devices in here.
Mm-hmm.
There are several at each of the bars, and you can also... Does it work through... It just like line of sight?
Line of sight.
Okay. So you're basically just seeing spaces on the bars that look like they are primarily where like the well drinks would be housed towards the back of the bar.
So nothing in here that is...
You're not close enough to really tell, but you get the sense that what you're seeing right now are just techno-magical enhancements to various things for cocktails and or sundries.
What about now?
Where did you go?
I'm close.
Oh,
You're just in the middle.
yeah, you're kind of seeing the same thing.
Okay.
Looks like maybe these are just starting to become a bit more apparent as you're approaching them. You see some things that are like magically enhanced shakers. That maybe are capable of shaking without the use of bartenders' hands, or some mixology tools that are on the back wall as well.
I guess everyone else can like just regular perception. I don't actually know if...
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to search.
Mm-hmm.
You're seeing the same basic thing down here, Luna, on this bar wall. Twick, 25, Lisk 34, and a Kohe with a solid 17.
It was just grooving.
Yeah.
Just dancing.
You don't see anything that looks like the transmitter you've seen previously. Luna, when you open the door, you do see a pretty large ping from your arcane sight on this back wall.
I will, because it's so loud, I will just over the comm unit. I think I might have something.
Yo.
I'll walk in like I'm supposed to be here.
Okay.
We all have reflective vests on and clipboards.
Nobody actually seems to mind you as you kind of walk by. The bouncers notice you, but they just let you kind of walk past. And as you walk up to this back wall, you do in fact see something you did not see before, kind of buried behind the boxes that are currently housing a lot of like the food components for the kitchen. You find a 6-inch by 6-inch by 4-inch black box.
Oh.
Guys, it is 6 inches by 6 inches. I will pull it out.
Okay.
And hand it to... I'll toss it to Lisk. Lisk, heads up.
Choop, choop.
Got it. I disabled the last one, right?
You disabled it and you tried to trace the signal.
Okay.
You did two things.
Oh yeah, that's
well,
right. We have to triangulate.
Yeah,
that's right.
Those are two independent checks for what it's worth.
Okay.
You can decide what you want to do first.
Well, let's disable first, because that's the important part. Well, they're both important. That's the more important.
It was in here the whole time. We could have skipped that entire poison thing.
Don't say that to me, Luna.
I help.
Okay, you've assisted. 34 engineering check. you believe you're able to get into the box, and you found the components to be able to disable it. So you can do that at any point. If you would like to trace it, you can also attempt to do that now that you're inside the box.
Alright, is that also engineering?
It is computers.
Computers. Oh, that's definitely a different number.
Assist. Yeah, is it the same number for you too?
It is actually 2 lower.
Oh,
and
wow.
I rolled way worse.
You did roll a lot worse.
Yeah, you're not able to trace the source of the signal based on that 23. Twick, you're standing nearby. If you'd like to attempt it yourself, you can do that as well.
I shall then, if you'll allow me. Oh, nice.
Well, alright.
37. Yes, you believe you're able to trace or pinpoint the location as much as you can of this transmitter, which basically, I guess the way the rules work, essentially you found another component to triangulate this signal's actual spot it's originating from, which, as far as you can tell so far, is the phrase I just used. What you can tell so far is that it's coming from Verces' dark side.
Oh.
Which is a humanoid-like guy who shoots these like lasers out of his eyes that sort of change angles.
That makes sense.
Now, from what I know of physics, it requires 2 points to triangulate a third, right? So we're good now. We can just leave.
Yeah, we're all...
Yeah. Well, physics in this world is slightly different.
Okay.
It's
Just
four-dimensional.
We're like quadrangulating.
Yes.
Yeah, quadrangulating.
Triangulating.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep, 100%.
Does anybody care that we have now taken this box out?
They don't appear to. Everybody in the kitchen is busy cooking or preparing things.
Should we tell Boss
Hey,
Zernala?
can we show
Oh,
Boss
yeah,
Zernala
that's a
something
good
real quick?
idea.
Oh, the boss is probably on the floor.
Oh, right. She was at the bar.
Okay, we'll tell her. Thanks.
Of course.
Ooh, food. I pause. Because I was told we get free food.
Yep. You just find some delectable tachos prepared for you.
Excellent.
A classic.
I know what we like.
Classic. Yep. Yeah, you all eat some grub at the bottom bar.
Liz gets very careful. He takes the tachos, and he finds someone else who has already eaten food, and he switches the tachos for their food, and eats their food. He's never falling for that one again. No, sir.
Oh, man.
Okay. You guys all eat. Boss Zernala is at the top bar currently talking with some guests who are there.
Well, let's give her the bad news, I guess.
As you walk up, she turns around and sees you approaching.
How's everybody feeling?
Feeling much better after those tachos, thank you. You got a
Of course.
top-rate chef crew back there. They're really good.
I will tell the chefs.
We also did find the transmitter we were looking for, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for us. And for you.
You found the transmitter in the club.
In the kitchen, yes.
Huh. I'll have to talk with security about this. Where was it at exactly, if you don't mind me asking?
Just sort of in the back
Right
corner of the
there.
kitchen, behind some stuff.
Did you just ping the map? Right there.
Yeah.
I'm imagining Ko's just pointing through the
Yes.
walls.
In the back of the kitchen. I don't know how it would have gotten there. I'll have to touch base with security and see if anybody's been here for deliveries recently that I wasn't made aware of.
Well, if you do get any more information, if you wouldn't mind just passing it on, could be helpful.
Of course. And your conversation with the police. Did they need any additional information?
They needed so much information. They're very incompetent.
Well, I meant specifically to make sure that they didn't assume that you just murdered someone out on my balcony.
Well, they tried to think that for a while.
Yeah,
Well.
Ko's a pretty smooth talker. They ain't gonna pin anything on us.
We like to play good cop, bad cop around here.
They played more like Good Cop, Silent Cop. It was weird.
Yeah.
Oh, another classic. Well, I've already told them that I'll share with them any security footage we have, which, of course, we have cameras on the balcony. It will explain everything, I'm sure, and solidify your side of the story.
Yep.
She just seems like she's maybe like ready for you to kind of like move along. Like she doesn't want to sit on this for too long because she wants the club to not fall into something where they would have to send patrons away.
Yeah.
So she's starting to just seem like she's getting anxious about you standing around.
We are going to have to eventually find a way to explain the security footage that they do watch.
Well, counterpoint.
Because I don't think it's going to look great for us.
They did not get our names. Let's leave.
The guys are out on the balcony. Hey, wait a second.
Wait a second. Okay.
Yes, good idea.
All right, you guys are gonna step out. Whatever you do, don't open that door and step outside because you will probably die. Oh, I guess that's true. Oh, I didn't even make it a door, so that nobody did that. Okay, so
oh no,
you guys leave out of the club. It is pretty late into the evening. I can take us back to Kuvakara here, so you can actually see where we're at. You guys are down at the Lizard Lounge. Go
back to the presidential suite.
Yeah, you were staying at the Sky Jade. There, you'd like to head back there?
Yeah.
Okay.
They woke us up good.
Do what?
They woke us up.
Oh, they
good,
woke you up good.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
they didn't let us sleep for like 3 days.
Well, we do get a presidential. We have the presidential suite for free, and we also do get continental breakfast now.
Oh yeah, we did
But
explode
only
for
for
us.
That's right.
Get breakfast for just
So
us.
one place we slept for like 3 extra days, and the other place we stayed, we exploded.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
And we're going back to the explode one, just to just to make sure.
Because it's free food, free breakfast.
Free food, very important.
What are the odds they send us a second? Honestly, if they send us another mail bomb, that's a free bomb for us. I think that's great.
Yeah, we
Just don't open
we
it,
can
pass
just
it
return to sender or send it
Just
on to
pick it up
someone
and throw it
else.
at people.
Oh, man. Okay, you guys get back on the train. It doesn't take a long time to get there, unlike your first trip in Kuvakara. You get there about 40 minutes. You're able to get back to the hotel.
Man,
you get
that's
back
fast train.
And yeah, it's very fast. And you make your way back up to the room. You're not stopped by anyone. You still, like, as you walk through the lobby, I would assume you're seeing the same basic things.
I stop at the front desk and ask if they have any packages.
Oh, for you. They indicate they don't. No new packages for you.
Thank you.
Walking through the streets, you're seeing a whole bunch of people on their phones, just zoned in. As you walk into the main lobby space, you see people sitting around playing on their phones, kind of zoned out. But you make your way back up to your room, and you are there. Are you doing
Just
anything
like real
before you
life.
rest for the night?
What you say, Alex?
It's just like real life.
Yeah. Millennials, am I right?
Anything you want to do before you rest?
Remind me, what is the last place we have a transmitter to go to? There's only one more, right?
The Blue Room. Yes.
It was a undercover hacker.
It's the hacker
hacktivist
one. Okay,
place, I think.
Yes.
Leander
a-
Vaz.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Infosphere Cafe. Yep. Leander
These are all the
Vaz.
things I have written down.
Good.
Syzygy.
Syzygy.
Leon Reese.
Yes.
Did someone get the Ring of Whispers?
I mean, we definitely took that. We took everything that wasn't the
armor.
Who
Fair enough.
has the ring?
What does it do again? Oh, it lets you hear
Yeah.
If someone says a
specific
certain
names.
name,
Yeah.
which, like, we could either use it sort of offensively to find people talking about people we're investigating, or defensively to hear people are talking about us.
Or both. We can use how many names? It's like 5 names.
5 names.
5 names.
Oh, that's
So we can get
all the
Keanu
important
Reeves,
members of us.
We can get Penumbra.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's any others we want.
You took the scale off this map.
How in the world would you notice that?
How did you notice that?
Because
Trying to
that's
work
what
out how fast we were moving.
that was what I was arguing for when we first traveled across this map, because it was only like 30 miles wide, the whole city.
I don't know what you're
I
talking
can't
about.
believe it's gone now.
I don't think there's any evidence of a scale on this map ever.
It's funny.
I was unprepared for the spelling of Kuvakara. I was expecting K's, not C's.
Oh yeah.
Really weird. I feel
Is
like
it
that
is it
spelling.
because you've been playing so much Ixion that you're like everything needs to be spelled in a very particular way?
No.
Tycoon. 2 Q's.
It's because what's the big city on Verses is it's in my biography actually. Kashak.
Oh,
Kashak.
yeah.
Kashyyyk.
Which is two K's. So I assumed Kuvakar was also 2 K's. Kashyyyk.
Both Kashyyyk at the same time.
He's been a Wookiee the whole time.
Yeah, I've been a very, very small Wookiee the whole time. A Wookiee
Happy
child.
Life Day.
A Wookiee Dr. Child.
Yeah. That speaks common.
I have like a half. I could probably show you this. Hold on. See if this pops up for you. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you guys are. I don't have this. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it on the map real quick so I can tell you exactly where you're at. But I think you're bottom right.
Right there.
Yep.
Hold on. Hold,
That's what
Colin.
he said.
I know Verses is like in the center of one of the green areas.
Shaking
For
my
anyone-
heart sink right now.
Gosh.
For anyone just listening to this, we both pinged the middle of the ocean, which is in the bottom right of the map.
Where is Packed Worlds? There we go. Hold on. You are the worlds. Verses. There we are. Kuvakara. Okay, you are right about there.
Oh. Where's Kashak?
Kashak, which is a region, is right here.
Oh, it's a but it's also the name. It's also the capital of the region, right?
Oh, that's so far away.
No, the capital of the
Okay.
region is Nabakon.
Oh, okay.
Nabakon.
Perfect.
Love it.
Yeah.
Does planet rotate like top to bottom?
I mean, is this thing tidally locked? Is that what's going on?
It is
here?
tidally locked, yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's why Kuvakara is in eternal twilight. Anyway, so that's where you guys are at in the bottom right-hand corner of this map. Nice. Did you want to do anything before you went to bed?
I'll do some Googling about the blue room.
Okay.
Blue room? Blue room. I got
Yeah,
it.
blue room.
There we go. So I will roll a computers check.
It would need to be a
that's pretty good.
cultures check.
Well, that's stupid.
He had to turn the computer on.
Yeah. You are able to turn the computer on.
Okay, just pretend that's culture because it's the same bonus for me.
Same
Oh,
bonus.
wow. Nice
I'll
bonus.
give it to you. You are not able to find any additional information
Wow.
from what you already knew, which is
You know,
that
never
blue
mind.
room.
Actually, I just remembered I want to roll it.
The Blue Room is a small infosphere cafe among dozens of its kind in Kuvakara's southeast facet, the city's tech district. The cafe is open all hours and is owned by a Verthani named Leander Vaz, who frequently picks up shifts when understaffed. Rumor has it that the hacktivist organization Syzygy either co-owns the cafe or has close ties to Leander Vaz. And that is all you know.
Okay.
I thought
Syzygy.
Syzygy was related to the Penumbra people. What we got? Who's the Penumbra people? They're Eclipse Innovations, and they had a
Yes.
second company that built
Yeah.
everything. What
We-
was they?
we
What
talked-
were they called?
We talked about this last week because you were really confused. You're like, wait, this is the one we're looking for, guys.
I thought
You
it
got
was.
really excited. You got really excited.
What's the name of the second one? The one who built all the facilities.
You're thinking of well, you're thinking of the place you tried to go to when you were on Absalom Station that appears to be some sort of shell company, which is Centaria.
Centaria. No wonder I get confused. Syzygy Centaria.
Yep. Okay. We will have you guys go to sleep, and of course, sleeping, my favorite time, my very, very favorite time, because I'm going to need some saves from people. Will saves from everybody, and a fortitude save from Twick.
I didn't roll that secret. I'll re-roll it secret. Sorry.
Is this mind affecting?
No.
It's blind, right? That I want.
It is blind. Yep. All right. Who are we missing? Me, Twick, Lisk, Luna, Twick. Okay.
Does Skip not need to roll?
Get out.
It was
I guess he's too smart.
I should have let you die after all. Next time, maybe I will.
Next time there's a 20th level poison, you have my permission to let me die.
Perfect.
Quick is standing over Lisk going, guys, I'm doing all I can. I don't know.
Kip will save me.
Yeah, I'm kidding. You guys all fall asleep, and kind of the day is replaying through some of your minds. In particular, Luna, Twick, and Ko all are struggling with the events of what happened.
We definitely said a wake up
at the Lizard
message,
Lounge,
right?
Nope, you didn't say anything.
Forgot.
It's on my phone.
Say a thing. You guys are all struggling with the events of what just happened. I think, Twick, for you, it's probably a little bit in line with you felt like you were right on the edge of not being able to save your crew, which for you is very heavy because of your alleged doctor traits. Very important. Luna, for you, it's the actual poster. Even though it didn't affect you when you saw it, you just can't break your mind free from that phrase and what it means to you. And Ko, I think for you, as you're laying there and sleeping, you start to think about how the death of the woman who poisoned your friends wasn't enough, and that there probably should have been more death.
Should have taken her teeth.
Yeah.
I would have done it.
Okay, the three of you have failed. I will need to know if any of you can spend resolve, and if you can, are you going to spend resolve?
I have one resolve, so the answer is no.
Does that put Aben? Is Aben about to pass me? For cool evil points or whatever?
I think I am one notch above you now.
Damn it!
I spent resolve for Lisk, so I don't remember how much I spent the last time. So therefore I don't know how much I'd have to spend this time.
Oh, got you. Current resolve use is 0 for you.
Oh, spend it.
Yeah. Okay. And that is, let's see, that's 3 for you. Okay. We'll go ahead and spend that. Luna, you are not spending. And Ko,
how much do I have to spend right now?
you have to spend 3 resolve.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
And if I don't spend it, I get my resolve back, or how's that? I don't remember how that works.
If you don't spend it, yes, you will get your resolve back, but you also will move 1 level down on this corruption scale.
How many guns does Luna need to reload?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's on my batteries. I haven't reloaded them in a while.
I'm not spending.
I do have a lot of guns, though, man.
Lisk also has a lot of guns.
All right. You progress. Oh, sorry. You can go ahead and talk. I
was just going to say, there was a while where my plan was to, if anyone's played Assassin's Creed Black Flag, rather than having guns you can reload fast. He just has like 5 guns.
Oh, you just...
So he shoots one, tosses it, and just draws another one. So that was my plan for a while, but...
Heck yeah.
Most combats don't last like 12 rounds. So it's actually... Usually don't need to reload.
Didn't Kevin have like a bag of crossbows or something at one
He did,
point?
in fact, yes.
Yeah. That sounds fun.
They must be standard action reloads or more, because
otherwise
he
he was using heavy crossbows.
Heavy crossbows, yeah, that kind of checks out.
The ones that you don't reload because they suck.
Dangerous to carry a bag of fully loaded heavy crossbows.
That's fine. Extra dimensional space.
Abe, remind me the last time you failed this. Your number is weird here. The last time you failed this, did I give you a manifestation?
I spent resolve the last time I failed. And the last time before that,
the last time you moved down the track.
I don't remember.
For some reason, your number is the only one that is not calculated on this.
I was the same as Lisk.
I was gonna say we were tied last time.
You're the exact same level. Okay. Got it.
I believe so.
That's helpful.
So whatever Lisk was gonna go to, put me on.
Okay. And Alex Kohe is not spending resolve points here?
Correct.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, let me open this other sheet over here real quick.
So was I on a non...
I don't want to go down to 2 resolve.
Non-aspect level?
It was really low.
You were both on... you are both progressing to an even number.
Oh boy.
So you are both going to be feeling a little bit different when you wake up. I'm going to go ahead and send codes to him first. Bump, bump, bump. Oh, this is so exciting, guys.
I can't... Yeah. Well, let's see.
Sending to Alex. Done.
Because the last one, like, significantly changed my character.
Maybe this one gives, like, poison immunity. Just pulling something out of a hat. You know, just something random.
I want to make sure that I have the right thing here for you. Luna. 1, 2. Okay, yep. Sorry, there's a lot on this sheet. Here is the first part of yours. Okay. And the second part of yours, the more fun part, is this. Importantly, I will need to remind you of 2 things. You can always, if you want, refuse a gift and instead take its stain only. Now that you have read them, you can, if you want, you can choose to refuse them. If you do, then you are able to get a +1 bonus to further saving throws against this check for the corruption to continue down to a further level. Probably most importantly, Luna, what is your alignment?
I was waiting for that.
Alright, what was your alignment?
True neutral.
True neutral. Okay. Check one thing here real quick. Try to get this right, and I'll tell you wrong. Okay. Do either of you have any questions? You good about what I sent you? You can text me if you have questions, I guess. Don't say them out loud, of course. 1. It does not.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I will forego my gift.
Okay.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, what is this?
Well, not all gifts are good.
It's fair.
I didn't even read the stain until just now.
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
You probably should have read all of it before you made your pick, but that's
no,
fine.
it's fine. It's still. I still give up the gift, but the stain is.
Okay, Abe, I want to describe for you, and maybe for the rest of the crew, what you're currently going through. When you wake up, you do not feel like the same person. You feel like you have been dramatically changing over the course of the last few weeks.
That's an understatement.
You maybe look in the mirror, you wash your face off, you know, just splash of water on your feathers, and none of it provides any feeling. The tactileness of the faucet handles, the cold sensation of the water splashing on your feathers. None of it provides any sort of emotional feeling at all. Like you don't get a rise from it. You don't get, like, nothing about it is impactful to you as it normally would throughout your day. You know, small things that you're doing, they all just feel empty, devoid of any sort of purpose or use or need for you to do it anymore. And the only thing you can think about is there's two things, I guess. The only two things you can think about is, one, this thing that is changing you. Everyone you know needs to also be changed by what this thing is, because it's not making you bad, it's making you better. And so you believe in your heart of hearts that it is a personal improvement, and your goal is to explain the benefits to people that you meet. Maybe not right off the bat, but as they start to, like, listen and interact with you, your ultimate goal is going to be just, like, to communicate to that to them, how important it is. And you also are beginning to sense, and maybe as you wake up, you walk past Lisk or Twick or Kohe, and you're beginning to sense this same corruption in them, and you're starting to discern that whatever it is in them, it needs to continue to grow. So it is your goal to help them continue to grow that in them. Your alignment does not change.
But I was this close, right?
You were very, very close. You were just riding on the edge there. Let me make a note for Kohe.
How'd you guys sleep? Slept real good.
Oh, I slept like a baby.
Not bad.
Hey, Luna, weird question for you. If you had to describe the most important thing to you, what would you say that is?
You know, this, that I've been thinking a lot about our experience on, at the resort, and, you know, it's been speaking to me, and you know, I feel like we saw some things there, and I think it's really important just to kind of reflect on that, and, you know, get, to use that, to move on from that.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I feel that.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
have you been
pretty terrible. People
have you
killing
been having,
people
like-
everywhere.
Like dreams recently?
No, I never dream.
You might have sleep apnea. You might want to get that checked out.
Yeah,
I'm a
doctors
doctor.
are
I might be able to
perplexed.
help with that.
Kip already took a look. If he can't get it, I don't
Okay.
think you're gonna get it.
Suit yourself.
One other thing I wanted to note for you, Abe, is Luna feels like she is very, very close to losing control of what she is doing.
Look, I got one more of these to go, and then I'm gone.
Hey, 2 more. Next one's an odd level.
Oh, that's
Then
true.
it's chaotic evil killing your party members all day long.
We're probably close to solving this thing, cracking this case, right?
Yeah, I guess I didn't think about which direction on the alignment path I'm moving. I figured it was straight down, but if it's not straight down, that might not be good for you guys.
I remember I went from neutral good to true neutral. So
Oh.
It probably depends on your particular build.
Who does?
Maybe.
Yeah. Your build.
Your build.
If you're a small person versus you're a large bird.
No.
Okay. You guys are up in the morning, though. You woke up at a normal time, and it is, you all check your calendars and your watches. It is early in the day, and it is the next day from when you fell asleep. One day. You know, 8 hours has passed.
It is the check every morning, just to make sure. Well, I guess we gotta go to that blue room now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have to go.
Oh, we can take a day off. That'd be nice.
Yeah, we got time to kill. I don't think there's any impending doom approaching. You know, we could take our time with this.
It's probably all right. I mean, how bad could these transmitters be, really?
Oh, we got 2 of them. I mean,
That's
what
most
damage
of them.
could 1 do? Come on.
You know, just in case, maybe we'll get the last one. You know, we're here.
Fine. I guess.
Just don't drink anything.
True. Okay. You guys get back on the train, go underground, get on the train, traverse all the way across the city until you arrive outside of the space where the blue room is. Upon arriving, you see let me take you over there first before I try to explain this. You exit out of we'll call it almost like a subway corridor, up out of the ground, and you see in front of you massive skyscrapers that tower above this network of bullet train tubes, roads, and darkened lower walkways that are beneath the city streets. Its iridescent glass is gleaming in the dusty sunlight. A sign posted on the north side of this building reads, "The Blue Room Infosphere Cafe," accompanied by a neon arrow that points down a winding back alley towards a door. Well, I guess you can't see it yet, but when you round the corner up here, you'll see it towards a blue door. You are currently in Kuvakara's southeast facet, which is known, as you guys have already researched this, known as a tech district, or the tech district. The Infosphere, as far as you know, is just like a hangout for things like, or for people like students, gamers, low-level business people who can't afford their own high-end computational devices.
Alright, perfect. Alright, boys.
And you do see people kind of just out and about, sitting on the side of the street. Some of them are on what looks like their lunch break. Others are just kind of mulling around, maybe making their way, walking to and from wherever they're headed. Just lots of people out and about here.
A combat. I don't think Lisk and Co slept for the night.
Oh, true.
Why did
I don't want us to die.
Oh, you're talking about clicking the thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. No hit points come back when you sleep, huh?
Some hit points come back.
Should be 1 per level.
On mod, I think, or something.
You recovered 9 hit points.
Oh, did it go up?
Yeah. It says
Okay,
it in the
great.
chat log.
Oh, okay. Cool.
If you were down some last night, I would have used a medicine check to heal, which is a easy success.
Wow.
So you should be full.
He's all of a sudden realized he's supposed to be a doctor, not John Twick.
The night before, if somebody's down HP, I'm healing. If I haven't healed them twice already that day.
Alright. Is it...
Bumping around the corner to the left, yeah, you see kind of this, well, this should be open. This is really kind of like an alleyway space in between 2 sections of the building. Not what you're looking down, this little spot right in here. This little area. It's kind of like an alleyway space between 2 different buildings. You're also walking along the streets where you're currently at. What are you smirking at over there?
This just looks like an Xbox Connect.
It does.
Huh.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but then you asked me what I was smirking at. That's what it was.
That's interesting. Funnily enough, that was AI generated by Photoshop.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah, just that little component right there. And the skyscrapers behind it were also just to expand the map a little bit.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, Photoshop's crazy, man.
The more you know.
Crazy. So you do see this small little walkway, 2 doors, and you see the blue door down towards the right corner here.
Ooh.
It should... Oh, I probably need to put... Hold on a second. Let me pause this so I can put my observer in here, since we're under a roof. Okay. All right. Unpaused. You're good to go.
All right. Let's do it, boys.
Door's locked.
No. Never mind.
Make me a quick perception check as you guys are all walking up towards this door.
Easy.
Ooh.
Nice.
Easy.
20, 27, 35, 11. Lisk, you notice a small discolored area on the exterior door of the building as you were kind of sort of walking in. And maybe as you're walking past Kohe's... Is your Solarian weapon basically... Or is your moat always glowing? Your stellar moat?
That's a good point. I don't know.
I think it is. I think it's always floating around your head and it's always glowing.
Floating nearby?
Yeah, so maybe as you kind of walk past this door, you see this discolored area as Kohe's moat maybe sort of flies past it, and you're kind of at the right angle. You catch a little glint of these 3 tiny interlocking circles on the door. Just a quick glimpse as you walk past them.
Oh, whoa. Hey, Kohe, come back here. Come back here.
Yes.
Shine your thingy on this thingy.
Excuse me?
You were...
Again, when Kohe shines his moat on this, you see 3 interlocking circles.
Well, here we go.
If you want, you can make a culture check on it.
I would love to do that.
Are we talking like a
I
triangle
think it's the
Venn
Olympics.
diagram of...
Yeah, triangle Venn diagram.
Rocks right now.
Holy cow, all right. Yeah, 36 in the culture check. You do recognize the symbol as the logo of Syzygy. In your research last night, actually, you were researching things, you found that this logo that had been posted in different areas throughout the city, and you recognize this to be that specific logo.
Okay.
Let's see.
Does it seem like we can... I don't know. It seems like this is like a hidden door, right? So like, I need to like investigate.
Push the middle of this logo.
Wait, importantly, I had to check the numbers here. 36 on the culture check exceeds the DC by enough so that you know, just based on what you've seen here and maybe some of the research you previously did, you're kind of putting things together all of a sudden that maybe the tattoos that members wear on their body that have reactive ink gives them some sort of like access.
Well, that's gonna be really hard to fake. Hey, Twick, you're a doctor, right?
Yep. What's up?
Can you give me a tattoo real quick?
Is now really the best time?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I can try. What?
Medicine check.
Can I replicate a tattoo? No medicine check? Okay.
I'll make you do it. It's a really high DC. Why did I let you do that?
Is it that high?
Wow.
I was going to make it a DC 40. So, okay. Well, you are able to draw. Maybe you don't have UV ink, but I will say you probably have something that's maybe like a really almost skin tone colored ink that you're able to place into 3 circles. Maybe it's reflective too if light shines on it.
You're able to juice.
Put lemon juice on Lisk's fur. Okay.
Wow, that was really good.
Super effective.
I've been practicing lately.
Who have you been practicing on?
No comment.
All right. Let's see if
Quick,
this
show us
does
your
it.
chest.
No, I'm good. I like my clothes on, actually.
So I'll go up to the door and I'll flash my new ink.
My new headcanon is that Twick is like completely tatted up underneath the piece of clothing.
Only where the clothes cover. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the sleeve ends here and the tattoos start at the exact same spot.
The symbol on the wall doesn't appear to be reactive in any way to when you try to show it, like, or place your tattoo near it.
Look, this tattoo sucks. It didn't even open the door.
I did exactly what you asked. I don't know what you want.
That can't be right.
Alright, you know what? You can make your own tattoo next time.
Fine, maybe I will.
Good.
I'm just glad that you saw a symbol on a wall and then decided that you needed a permanent tattoo on your body just to check to see if you could open it.
Yeah, usually this works. I don't know. There's always, every time I've done this, it works great.
Yeah.
Every other time.
Maybe I'll just knock on the brick wall.
Nothing happens. You hear a knock.
I'm out of ideas.
Wait, where is the symbol?
The symbol is on. It's like right on the inside of the doorway, like right here.
Okay.
And is this the blue door down here?
Yeah, that's the blue door down there.
Oh, maybe I'll try that one. Maybe that's the secret.
You are you just like holding it up to the door? Or are you knocking? What are you doing?
Is there like a peephole?
There's not a peephole.
Okay,
It's just like
well,
it's a solid metal door.
I guess I'll hold my tattoo up. Where did I get my tattoo?
Good
It's a
question.
bunch of circles. It's a bunch of circles. You know what we did? The 3 circles, and in the middle is Lisk's little belly button. So,
Oh my
alright,
gosh.
so first attempt, I'll walk up and I'll do like a little belly dance from the door, showing off the new ink. And we'll see if that works, if that gets some.
Nothing happens.
Alright, so then I'll knock,
Weird.
and I'll do it again.
When you knock, you maybe hear like maybe you look above the door and you see this little buzzer section, and you just hear a ding, like the door is unlocked.
Oh, wow. See? Got it, boys.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Great tattoo after all, huh?
You walk into the space, immediately notice a few things. One, there is a guy sitting at a desk. Let me show you what he looks like. He's rather interesting looking.
Hmm. There's a window in his chest.
Those are some long forearms.
Yes, sir. Rather unique looking, I'd say.
Yeah.
I don't know how I describe him. Anybody want to give it a go?
He's like Frankenstein, but without the bolts and with a window chest where you can see his heart.
But he's like scrawny. Frankenstein's like
He
big,
is true.
dry.
He's like a scrawny version of
He's
Frankenstein.
like lanky. You know what he looks
Lanky.
like? If you've played XCOM, the aliens that disguise themselves
Yes.
as humans, that's what he looks like.
100%.
But if he
Like that,
dressed
but you
up,
can see their heart.
yeah. And if he dressed up like a slacker rather than in a suit.
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he has
Wow,
Behind
they
him-
really do look like that. Wow.
he has a,
Pretty
a
dead
s-
on.
a side of the head shaved, more on top haircut.
Yeah.
Like a cool
Styling.
guy.
Behind him, you see signs in common and Versite that are positioned near the door stating, access to our state-of-the-art computers and discreetly browse the infosphere on our secure servers for the low rate of 2 credits per hour. Complimentary noise-canceling headsets allow you to surf the sphere in peace. Ask about our virtual reality headset and day pass discount. Another sign proclaims that the establishment is a licensed penumbra retailer, and beyond the welcome desk, rows of plastic corrals house comfortable swivel chairs facing identical computers. To the south, an outdated-looking service bot dispenses food and drink. And the guy, maybe as you walk in, he doesn't even look up. He just says, hey, welcome to the Blue Room.
Hey, cyber brother. How's it going? You get any nets in here lately? Or?
I don't know what that means, boss, but you can get our secure servers for 2 credits an hour. You can tell he's like starting to read this off of maybe a hand-printed version he has in front of him. Complimentary noise-canceling headsets, you can search the sphere, virtual reality headsets, day pass, whatever you need, man. Whatever you need.
Yeah, you know, I'm actually I'm looking for something a little different. I'll flash him a little tum-tum. Little tummy tattoo. Little tummy tat. If you know what I mean.
Okay, let me read this to make sure how you react.
It probably has text for if you do a belly dance for him. Most NPCs do.
Yep. If the PC does a belly dance.
He looks up. I think he's probably a little bit startled by you originally. He's like, hey, whoa, hey, boss, easy. What are you trying to show me there? Because you can't really see it, remember? It twicked it in a pretty light-colored ink, maybe almost skin tone.
Coke, come over here. Shine a flashlight on my tum-tum.
I shine a flashlight on his tum-tum.
That do anything for you?
Hold on, give me a second. I think I understand what's trying to happen here. And he reaches behind his desk and he pulls out what looks like a scanner. And when he pulls the button, you see like a UV light. He maybe tests it on his hand real quick, and you can see he presses the button a couple times. And then he just points it at your tum-tum, and he pulls the trigger, and the UV light pops up, and it just shows, like, it doesn't show anything extra special. It's just a square projected onto your skin, and no visible circles.
Well, that's weird.
Well,
must have gotten a defective one.
Sure looks like there's something there. I'm confused. What is supposed to be on your tum-tum, friend?
Well, it's supposed to be like tree interlocking circles, and in the middle is my belly button. I don't know if you got that from what we just did, but it looked really cool. It's a sign of the,
the end times. I get it. Every time I look into a deep, dark space, I start thinking about the end, too.
Syzygy. He's got it. He knows what's up.
Whoa, what? Who? What?
Syzygy.
I don't know what you're talking about, friend. Who?
Oh, maybe this will jog your memory, and I'll give him, I don't know how much money we have. We'll give him some credits.
1 credit.
We got 400 off that person we just killed.
True. You did.
200.
200. Make me a diplomacy check. You will get a +2 on this.
I'm not even trained in diplomacy.
Oh no.
And you're not trained in diplomacy? Oof.
Why are operatives not trained in it?
I don't know, man.
You'll also get a +2 from your.
Could I talk you into bluff because I am lying?
You are
about
lying
the tattoo.
All right, I'll give you the bluff, but I won't give you the extra bonus from the
Fair enough.
Fake tattoo.
Fair enough.
So you get +2.
That is still way better than anything else I would have rolled.
25. Yeah, I think he kind of just looks at you and he's like, yeah, man.
He's not excited about 200 credits. That's like enough money to stay at like a luxury hotel for like 20 nights.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't make the Starfinder economy, okay? Yeah, man. I'm still not sure what you're talking about. Memory's foggy these days. You know, all the
Drugs.
terminally online I am anymore. Think there's anything else you can maybe help me out with? Maybe I can get you what you're looking for.
I'll give another. I'll double it. 400.
400.
Maybe my friend Space Abraham Lincoln will jog your memory.
Okay. Make me another bluff check. Only way mechanically would work.
So much worse.
Yeah. Yikes. Yeah. He again is just kind of like, yeah, man. Sorry, I don't know much about this sci-fi or whatever you said. But look, I can rent you some VR headsets, access to the infosphere. It's secure, of course. And, you want to check out noise-canceling headsets, I can let you surf the sphere in peace.
Yeah, you know, can any of these rigs run a Space Fortnite? Is that a thing?
Oh, Space Fortnite. Yeah. You can go check out one of those computers. He kind of just points towards one of the regular computers over there. He's like, they're actually really powerful. Probably run any game you want to play. Got lots of gamers in here. That'd be 2 credits an hour.
2 credits an hour. Penumbra on any of these?
Oh, well, Penumbra is not installing on these computers, but I tell you what, we can hook you up if you want it. I have access codes. For 20 credits, I can get you access.
Is it not just freely available?
Remember, there was like a early release where people had, like, people who were a part of Kuvakara, like citizens there, have access to it.
Oh, that's right. That's why everyone here has it, but we don't necessarily. Okay.
Yes.
Hey, are you on
that? Is he on it? Don't think he is.
No, man. No. Not much into the socials these days. Well,
you know, you should try it out. I've been hearing rave reviews. Everyone's on it. Everyone loves it.
Yeah. Maybe at some point. Right now, just trying to make a couple extra bucks, you know.
Yeah, well, all right. Here, I'll give him 8 credits, so that way we can all go play Space Fortnite.
Okay. Yeah. You make credits.
Just any of these computers? Any of these are fine?
Yeah, any of the computers.
Even these ones way over here near the,
feel free. Any of the
these
computers
people,
over there.
like, oozing of corruption?
Ooh, okay. Make me a perception check.
Perception. 28.
28. There's about 20 customers in here, mostly humans, Shirans, and Verthani. They all seem fairly normal. Nothing that you would consider to be, especially for you, you get a bonus on this check. You do not sense what you have been sensing in your crewmates.
Oh. Like, real heroic potential.
Yep.
Makes sense, yeah.
Do all of you sit down at a computer to play?
Oh, yeah.
Is your computer at the door, I guess, Ko? I'm going to move you over.
Yeah, he picked one up and brought it back over to the door.
Okay, you guys all are able to launch up. Everybody except for Ko is able to launch up...
Space
what did you... Space Fortnite.
Space Fortnite.
Space Fortnite, that's what it was.
Fortnite, but it takes place in space.
In space, yes.
You understand.
The 1E edition, and it's actually not super great because Starship combat in this Space Fortnite is pretty subpar, but they've been talking about a 2E, and you're very excited. Yeah, you're getting your hopes up, honestly. You're getting your hopes up. But Ko, is your computer, maybe you're trying to access Space Fortnite, it's not working, and a message pops up on your screen. The message just reads, please join me in the back room.
Oh.
It's his girlfriend from the resort. She's here.
Maybe also a little note at the bottom says, I saw the circles on the small mouse.
Something tattoo coming into play.
Included in the bottom of the message is what looks like a 7-digit passcode.
Ooh.
You are the only one who sees this on your screen, so do with it what you will.
I memorized the passcode. What is the passcode?
64816481.
Did you say 64816481?
No one's gonna guess it.
That's
64816441.
641.
7-digit. Yeah.
Yeah.
64816441.
Okay.
All right.
Got it.
I wasn't going to give you an actual passcode. I was going to make you walk to the door and make a wisdom check to recall it.
Well, I remember it now for sure.
Yeah.
Wrote it in my data pad. I bumped past you. I bumped past you. Is there a keypad?
There is next to the door, yes.
Yeah, wouldn't it be funny if it was just unlocked?
I enter 64816441.
The door unlocks. You see, make me a quick perception check.
Oh.
You don't see anything.
16.
You see a person in front of you is what you see, and this small floating device next to them.
Greetings.
The person currently has their headphones on. They're looking at a computer. The little
I look
flying...
over my shoulder. I'm like, Lisk, I found a room.
These noise-canceling headphones are really something. That's why I can't hear anything. Where we drop them, boys?
I pushed the headphones off.
Hey!
I found a room.
Great idea. Oh, good job, Mr. Detective, finding rooms.
I pushed this guy's headphones off.
Oh my god. I'm fast. I'm gonna run and get everyone else.
Did you stop me from being able to enjoy Space Fortnite?
Are we dropping in Twisted Tundra, or...?
Oh my gosh. Let me show you what this individual looks like.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Is
that cool?
Is her... Okay. Either her hair is the same color as her face mask, or she has a metal braid coming
I
down
assume
the
it's
side.
just the same color, right?
I don't know.
Either way, it looks sick.
It does look sick.
Just got Kip 2.0.
Yeah, 2.0. And it's just
now.
like slowly circling her head.
Also, it looks like Kip 2.0 is fucking armed.
Yeah. Be careful. She probably... You took her headphones off? Is that what you did?
I like pushed him off of
Oh my
her,
gosh.
like one ear at least.
Okay. I think she just like kind of spins around and she takes them and she places them on the table. And she looks right at you and she says...
Where's the one with the circles?
Oh, hey,
You said the small rodent, yes.
that's me.
Yeah, the small rodent.
I obtained him for you.
Hi, what's up? And I'll show my tummy tat.
That's the store.
Where'd you get that?
Oh, I got it, I got it when I joined the
Suzuki.
organization.
I don't know.
Oh, I got
joined
it.
who?
Wink.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh in character voice there. Will you repeat what you said?
I got it when I joined the Kupakara. Wink.
Oh, man.
Gosh. She... I think she probably just says,
You know that's Suzuki, right?
What did I say? That's what I said. Right, that's what I said, right?
Yeah, Suzuki, yep.
See, thank you.
Uh-huh, yeah. I don't know that I trust that. He said Kuvakara. Prove to me you know who we are.
I mean, everyone knows.
I mean, he's got the tattoo.
Yeah.
And
He's
it's
a
definitely not
hacktivist right
fresh.
there.
It's definitely not a brand new tattoo.
She takes her arm and she flips it over, and her little flying guy flies over to her arm, and it points a light directly down that's UV, and it lights up 3 concentric circles, overlapping circles that are on her arm, and they're glowing in UV.
Looks a little different than mine, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
He got a really cheap one.
yeah, whoever did it didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
Spend a lot of money. He doesn't like to actually spend the money for things.
Do I look like I got a lot of money? I died yesterday.
Hey, you didn't quite die.
I basically died.
I
mostly
did
dead.
a lot of work to make sure you didn't quite die.
That is true.
Again, prove to me you know who we are.
This is a hacktivist organization. Presumably I found something when I was Googling yesterday. I'll rattle off a fun fact.
Okay. Make me a,
I have no idea.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be another diplomacy check here.
Well, I'll fail it again.
You know what? I'll give it to you. You can, well, Doesn't really make any sense. You're trying to gain her. You're trying to gain her favor.
I'm bluffing about being a member of this organization.
That's true. It is true.
I'm not a member.
Okay. I'll give you the. Make me a bluff check.
Double digits. 29. Oh, if it's 30, I'm gonna be mad. I'm so upset.
Yeah, I still don't know that I fully trust you, but I guess we can talk. What are you doing here?
So, we're running a little op here. We're looking into, Penumbra. They've been setting up some transmitters around town. We think they're planning something big. Intel says that they got one planted here somewhere.
What do you know about Eclipse?
Well, we know they got their nose in some nasty business. We paid them a visit the other day. It's a freaking ghost town in there.
Yeah, it seems like they moved.
Yeah, well, we've been tracking them for 3 years. They moved a while back to some black site. We don't know quite where it is.
Actually, I think we're on the verge of triangulating that black site.
We're on the verge of quadrangulating it.
We got a rhombus set up around them. There'll be no escape.
I guess I should introduce myself. Well, kind of introduce myself. Because my name's really not important. I'm one of many. I can clearly tell you're not part of Syzygy. That's not a tattoo. It doesn't match ours.
It's close, right?
It's close though, isn't it? Yeah.
It's
it looks
pretty
good.
Yeah.
I think you'll find it is technically a tattoo.
It's definitely permanent.
Yep, it's on there.
I was listening to you when you were talking to Leander in the lobby.
Oh, that was Leander.
Yeah, that was Leander, the guy you were talking to at the very beginning.
I was about to like name drop and try to be like, we're here to talk to you later. You're like, you did.
Shit.
When I overheard you talking, I realized we probably share a common goal, which is understanding more about Eclipse invasions, and maybe revealing a little bit more about their true intentions. Do I have you right?
Yeah, I mean, it actually sounds like we're kind of on the same page here. We kind of saw firsthand what they're capable of. There's some kind of signal, but it's not like a harmonious signal. You know what I mean? It's like a disharmonious transmission.
Discordant, maybe?
No, that's stupid. That can't be right.
That's stupid. Yes, excellent.
But yeah, no, they're sending out this signal that's like, man, it just fucks people up. It's nasty business.
Do you mind if I show you something?
You gonna show me your tummy tattoo?
Sadly, I don't have a tummy tattoo because I have a real tattoo. But I will show you something.
She
Hey, the
turns
tummy
around.
tattoo is a real tattoo.
It's really cool. You'll find people love it.
Well, so let me clarify. When I say real tattoo, I mean one that actually matches what our organization does, which is this unique.
Yep.
All right, you win.
She turns around and instead of like touching the screen of her computer, she actually just uses these gloves she's holding to start opening windows and bringing things up in front of her.
Minority Report.
Yeah, very, very similar. She says, like she's pulling up like things so rapidly it's hard to even see them like one right after another. You're kind of just catching glimpses of things here and there. And she says,
Eclipse Innovations originally developed military tech to use against the Swarm. This is years and years ago, mind you. 30 years ago, Eclipse purchased an asteroid, D334H, for unspecified research.
she flips
I
through a
think
few
we
more
know the
things.
one, maybe.
Does it have a Paradise Resort on it now?
She
probably just I don't know that she's like super paying attention to your responses. She's more like rapidly flying through things. And maybe if you are, maybe a perception check, actually, while you're standing there.
Does she have corruption on her? Ooh, bummer.
You don't know, but Lisk, just Lisk actually, maybe you're watching her navigate her computer and you're seeing that it almost looks like she's connected somehow, like she has some sort of neural link. And so what she's doing is navigating both with her hand gestures, and it looks like maybe she's scanning the pages with her eyes as they're kind of moving rapidly as she's reading through this.
So she's looking at them?
Yes.
With her eyes?
Yeah,
okay,
she's looking at.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's all coming together now.
She has a leap sitting on the table in front of her, and that's what's recording her hand gestures.
Got it.
Yeah. This episode's sponsored by Leap.
30 years ago, as I mentioned, Eclipse purchased asteroid D334H for unspecified research. A number of employees assigned to the site went missing. Probably dead. 5 years ago, Eclipse sold the asteroid through a number of fronts to another company that built the new Elysium Resort, which I just heard one of you mention. Eclipse won the contract to provide the resort with its automated systems. No surprise there. Now they're the hottest corp in the social media game. But I think, you may think as well, we're missing some piece of this puzzle.
I mean, yeah. That resort, that is bloodbath. Absolute disaster. We think it's because of Eclipse. Their little app caused people to go batshit banana bonkers. And we're thinking they're new.
A bloodbath.
Paulie, bring up the footage.
There you go.
Thank you, Paulie.
More.
That's
Show
what
somebody
that's
else the
my
video
nickname for him.
footage that we have. Our trump card.
She watches it, and you don't see her expression change much as she's watching it. And maybe one of the things she does is she probably just reaches up and, again, doesn't touch your data pad, but just is able to somehow manipulate it moving forward and backward rather rapidly. And she kind of scans the footage and is just watching it.
This is more serious than I expected, but it's Eclipse. We've always suspected that they have had some sort of ulterior motive for some of the operations they've been performing both here on Verces and on their asteroid D334H. Is there anything else you can tell me about what you learned while you were there?
Did you think the motive was just like killing a lot of people? Or like, is that surprising that they killed a lot of people?
I wouldn't put it past them. Have you seen what they do to their employees? With the chips in their heads?
I did actually see that.
They're mindless. We definitely didn't kill any of them for no reason.
Yeah, don't worry about that. What a good guy.
My initial assumption here was that what I'm seeing on this footage is similar to, or maybe the result of, the chips that were installed in the employee's head. Is that incorrect?
Not quite.
This is more wireless, I think.
Yeah, as far as we know, none of these guys had any surgery to implant anything. We think this was more of like a Wi-Fi kind of situation. Maybe they have this app named Janet. We think she's up to something. I have a suspicion she's the one behind it.
It's probably 5G.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm trying to think of how she would even respond to that. She'd probably just say something to the effect of,
This is not something that I've heard of, a signal. We've only been exposed to what Eclipse has done here on Verces and some of their other research that they've been performing elsewhere, but nothing about a signal that would affect people. Is this magical in nature?
It is.
And
Very.
might I assume that if people who were there were affected by it, and you were in fact on the asteroid, that you yourselves are affected by the same signal?
Well, okay, that's a bridge too far. We're too powerful to be affected by something like that. I mean, look at this. I rest my case.
I mean, it's really. I mean, if you're thinking about it in a few ways, it's you know, actually making us better. Stronger.
See? Totally normal thing to say.
You
Interesting.
You haven't happened to see like a small 6" by 6" by 6".
Hey, whoa,
Black
the last
box.
one's 4" Luna. Don't get carried away. She'll direct us to the wrong box.
I assume you mean the transmitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that was easy.
Yes. I have seen it. I can point you to it. But tampering with the device or jamming the signal it emits might draw attention to this location, so we've decided to merely observe it for now. We know, based on what it's transmitting, that there must be others located throughout the city, so destroying one is just a pointless exercise anyways.
Well, I have awesome news for you then. This happens to be the last place on our list. We've disabled 2, 3 other ones? 2 or 3. It's been a while. 2 or 3.
2 of the 3.
2 other ones. Okay.
2 other ones. This is the 3rd one. We think this is the last one, and with it, Rhombus. We'll find their black site. Rhombus. So, our plan basically is disable this one, which is the last one. There's no more. Backtrace that black site. Go over there and do what we do best.
Slice.
Thing.
Nice.
I will assist you in pointing out where this signal transmitter is. But before you go and before I take you there, is there anything else you can share with me about Eclipse innovations or things you've learned? Because Syzygy is a large organization. We are Legion. We understand that the true threat to our galaxy lies not in the swarm or in force, but within our towns and cities. The threats that offers commerce and opportunity with its right hand but carries death and destruction with its left. Corporations are far too powerful, and Eclipse is just one of many. This fight is not just in one spot. Like on the asteroid, we will need to take them down from many fronts, as we have been attempting to do for months, if not years. Any information you can provide us is useful, and I will provide any information I have back to you.
So I don't know if this has helped, but we used to be Amazon delivery guys. And on our last delivery, we found this. We basically encountered am I lying? We found like a very similar signal, if not the same signal, right?
You're talking about the very first thing you did?
Well, there was a discordant signal, right, on like session 1.
Yes. This is very different from that.
Very different. Okay.
Yes.
And I just thought you would want to know that we used to be Amazon delivery drivers. I thought that was a fun fact about us, kind of an icebreaker.
Oh, man.
I appreciate the sentiment. Maybe I'll see you sometime if you'd ever deliver to Kuvakara.
Yeah. Next day. Is there anything?
We're pretty sure this Penumbra app is like the Keys of Elysium app that we're using Elysium to make everybody go crazy. Or I think Penumbra probably is going to do the same thing. So if you guys can do something about that, that'd be good.
Maybe like hack the App Store, prevent its download to any more devices or something.
Put a bunch of ads on it so no one wants to use it.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good.
Just load it up with microtransactions.
We also know that the next phase, whatever that means, is starting next week.
It's highly unlikely that Syzygy will be able to hack into the Penumbra app.
You said you were you were Legion. You should be able to do it.
Their firewalls are techno-magical in nature and are utilizing some sort of capabilities we do not quite understand yet. We're attempting to get through it, but it is essentially a black box. Not too unlike the 6" by 6" by 4" one you've just described to me.
Well, when we were investigating the second box, we did run into an android with a level 20 poison. That feels like it's maybe relevant. You gotta watch out, because they don't fuck around. They're throwing big money at this. That's probably worth more than the whole program put together, honestly, with this one pitcher of poison. I don't know if you understand how crazy it is that they did this.
By level 20 poison, I assume you mean something rather deadly.
I mean, to most people, not to us, obviously. We're very powerful, like I said.
So what was it, like Black Lotus extract or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, you got it.
And you survived.
Oh yeah, probably.
By the skin of our teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible. It must be from... Well, I scanned some sort of medical capabilities on this small one, who perches on the shoulder of another small one.
Oh
yeah, that's,
yep,
yeah.
I guess
He's on
that's
that.
Yep, that's sure.
Is there anything else you can provide me, or questions you may have? We believe in free information sharing with allies, and I do feel that we are allied on this point.
The asteroid D33H, I think it was. Is that the same one that the Eclipse Innovations built Elysium on, or is that a different asteroid?
Yes, that is the same asteroid that they built the new Elysium resort.
Okay. Never mind then.
Okay. I feel like we've told her everything we know, more or less, right? I don't think we're missing anything real.
I mean, I would just be wary of like weird dreams or like seeing things that aren't there, or like
violent
intentionally and committing violence upon yourself or others, and then realizing that it didn't actually happen. Any of those things start happening, it's probably a bad deal. You should probably get away from like all technology or something.
Anybody beckoning you into a room and then suddenly you're locked inside.
Understood. I appreciate the pointers. Is there
That's about it.
anything else before we head over to the transmitter? Again, I believe we're aligned on this note, and your actions, wherever you go, to this, if your black site is the destination you're headed, that while your work there is important, our work is equally as important here, in stopping whatever it is that Eclipse is doing.
I guess, what have you guys been, what have you guys been doing to Eclipse? Seems like they've been kind of running roughshod.
We have been able to hack their service, but not specifically Penumbra. In fact, we've been fairly effective at hacking in general up until about 2 years ago. Most things at that point were much more difficult to access, more blackboxed, and more firewalled, if you will. And it has been harder for our organization to break into the infrastructure of what is actually happening behind the curtains at Eclipse Innovations.
And does that coincides with them? You said they got like military contracts or something?
They had military contracts, yes. Well, that was a while ago. They used to develop military tech to use against the Swarm back in the Swarm Wars. And that was more than 30 years ago.
Okay, very
We
long
weren't
time
really...
ago.
We weren't really looking into them back then.
I thought the Swarm Wars were a myth.
You know, my father fought in the Swarm Wars. Stupid.
So are you certain that by finding this orb, shutting off this third device, since you've already shut off the original two, that you'll be able to locate the black site? Because we so far have been unable to trace intercepted comms to its location.
I mean, pretty confident. We know it's in on the dark side of the moon or whatever. You know, the Pink Floyd album.
Yes, the dark side. It is somewhere in the Krabani range. We haven't been able to pinpoint its exact location yet.
Well, I mean, I think we could even, if you don't want to switch it up, we could probably just look at it, try to use it, and if we can't get it, then I have literally no idea what we would do next, but we can figure it out if that doesn't work.
Just start flying around the other side of the planet until we find something.
We'll just fly around until we see something that looks like a black site, and then we'll go attack it.
You know how it got here, by chance? You guys seem to have good security, at least. Seems weird that it showed up here. Yeah.
I don't know. Syzygy doesn't necessarily use this site all the time. This is just a secure computer that we rent from the Blue Room. It was placed here at some point when one of our members was not actually on site.
Do you know what? So 2 years ago is when their security suddenly started going all tighty-righty. When did something happen? New president?
Not that I'm aware of. It could coincide with Keon Reese becoming head of software development. Well, I've been watching him for some time. He's gained a disturbing amount of influence in the company. Back before my surveillance cams went black, I watched him lead meetings. He had Eclipse Board of Directors wrapped around his finger, and he used to style himself as a philanthropist. But 2 years ago, he stopped donating money and attending charity functions. Executive types always reveal their true colors in the end anyways. But it could coincide with that.
That would make sense. And hey, little piece of advice. That assassin with the level 20 poison, they had a ring that tracks that name specifically, so maybe we'll just call him Voldemort from now on, you know what I mean? They probably ain't gonna track that one.
Voldemort, what a scary sounding name.
Yes, it's terrifying. But, you know, just a little piece of advice. They won't track that one, probably, maybe. Unless is there another guy named Voldemort in the company?
Or maybe like a Tom Marvolo Riddle?
That's good. That's good.
I will have to search the databases. Eclipse is a big organization, but I am not come across a Tom Marvolo Riddle or another Voldemort.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Because I do not want to fight a guy named Voldemort right now.
Anything without a nose is scary.
Yeah.
I did find some research that they had recently done on a half-burned man with missing limbs, and they had attached some sort of breathing apparatus to his chest.
Have you seen anything in the news? Is he killing people? Did he break out or something? Do I need to start watching my back for him too?
This was years ago. I
Like
don't
a
think he
long
survived the procedure.
time ago?
Yes, a long time ago.
Somewhere far, far away, maybe?
Does that story ring true for you for some reason?
No, you know what? No, doesn't sound familiar. And if you see someone like that, you've never met us.
Understood. I appreciate the info. I can perhaps help disable the transmitter here, but after that I have to disappear. Syzygy is, of course, most effective when it is anonymous. I hope you can understand that.
Yeah, no, totally get it. Absolutely. Well, let's, I guess anyone else? Last minute, last call?
Nope.
Follow me.
Let's take her down.
Let's do it.
She just moves. Her little floating guy moves with her, but I'm not going to move his token.
She faced through the door.
Ooh.
It's very powerful. I knew it would be the other closed door.
High-level exploit, if I remember right.
Oh, she's probably level 20 as well.
As well? You're also level 20?
I drank that poison. I drank so much of that poison.
I think she just basically points towards the back of the room. In this room, you see a cramped, narrow space that's lined with humming, rectangular machines that stretch all the way to the ceiling. Illuminated floor tiles suffuse the room with a blue light, and flickering multicolored bars are displayed in the machines, which are protected by glass coverings. Of note, she points towards a tiny black box attached to the base of one of the servers by a tangle of yellow wires, and says,
You think that's what you're looking for over there?
Hang on. Lisk pulls out his ruler. 6 by 6 by 4.
Actually, it's dimensional lumber, so it's 5 3/4 by.
Oh, wood joke!
Wow.
Nominal sizing. Oh man, very few times does a joke like land so well with me, but that was good. It was good. Okay, it does appear to be the same exact device. If you would like to disable it, she has also mentioned that she can assist if you would like.
Let's start rhombosoiding it, right?
Okay.
Because that's what we promised her. At least that's what I promised her.
Assist.
I'm gonna roll worse than you.
Oh,
Look what you did to me.
Oh my gosh.
Yikes.
I don't think hitting it with a survival knife is going to disable it.
This always works. Yeah, Twig, you
Weirdly,
do this.
it usually does work pretty good.
Yeah, you use this stupid thing. I'm gonna toss it to Lisk. Or, I'm sorry, Twig. I'm Lisk.
Alright, let's see what I can do. Oh,
I'm Lisk.
Here, I will assist.
not terrible.
Okay, you assist 30. You also get a +5 from her as she's standing there,
dang.
assisting. You are able to get the device opened, and you have found, again, the method, like you can disable this box. They all look slightly different, which is why it requires a little bit more effort on your end to actually disable them, but you're able to get this one opened and ready to disable. If you would like to, you can attempt to trace the signal.
Let's do it. Is this computers?
Mm-hmm.
Computers.
Okay. Should I roll, or do you want to roll?
I'm assisting.
God. Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
Same number. Twinsies.
All right, you are able to trace this signal, and based off of what you've gotten so far, you think you're able to rhombosoid the...
Quadrangulate.
Quadrangulate the... almost like it's kind of like an area. You don't think it's like the exact coordinates, but it is a spot where you believe this black site is located, maybe where this information is being transmitted.
Quadrangulating is traditionally worse than triangulating, which is why we don't have an exact position.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Well, it's in 3 dimensions instead of 2 dimensions, which is why we needed 3 points.
Correct. Because it is not above ground.
Perfect. Works out.
Yes.
Let's get the
So you're able
shovels.
to do that. You're able to disable the device. Do you want to do anything else in here, in this room, while you're here? She's still here at the moment.
I mean, what is this room even?
It's basically just like a server room for the blue room.
Install virus.
We can do something funny. I think I'm good. This is what we came for.
Is there
We got
any
our
way we
next
can-
destination.
Slow the spread of penumbra.
Not from what you can tell. Everything you've seen so far is just... I mean, you're able to disable these devices, and obviously that means you've disabled transmitters in Kuvakara, but you don't know... Like, that's only what you know. That's the limit of your knowledge about how they're planning on deploying this. The issue is, obviously, everybody has an app, so... maybe by disabling these, you've somehow slowed that process, but that doesn't mean that... If you remember, it wasn't necessarily like a transmitter that was causing the issue with the keys to Elysium. It was the device you were using.
Yeah.
You don't know for sure.
I mean, that makes sense.
We still have like a burner with the app on it, don't we?
Oh, we
yeah,
do,
you do.
don't we?
We do, yeah.
You do.
Is there no
What?
like ventilation for the server room that has corridors behind it?
And very slow turning fans.
And a guy collapsing into nothingness.
Yeah. No, not that you've seen. Looks like it's the exterior wall.
You know what? Let's get Luna to fail a few more saves, and we'll get to see someone collapsing into nothingness.
Yep.
I think.
True that.
But no, I think I can't think of anything else that we need to do before we go raid a black site.
I think No Name will probably just say... How would she depart? Just probably going to say...
I assume you've been able to accomplish here what you need to accomplish. Can you share with me any information about what you've received so far for the black site? I assume you said you could quadrilaterate the location. Were you able to do that?
Yep, we got it. Right here. Roughly.
Much more precise than what we had. I had guesstimated, or our team had guesstimated, about a 100 square mile search area for where we assumed the black site was.
Well, I hope we got it down to less than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we still gotta confirm that, but we feel pretty good about it. Our quadrilate algorithm has not been wrong yet, so.
Well, if there is nothing else you need from me, I must be going.
Maybe we should exchange phone numbers?
Oh, now it's not really the
I'm not interested in relationships at the moment.
I mean, like, professionally.
Strictly platonic. Of course.
In case we need some extra hacker help or something.
Can I add you as a friend on this Keys to Elysium app?
You're trying to Penumbra app is crazy. It's so fun.
I'll give her the data pad with like the cursor in the name spot, just ready to go.
She probably just responds with,
I've already put my contact information on your data pads. Please feel free to reach out.
Oh.
No,
I gotta go look for it. Where is it? What does it say?
all you find is a new entry for no name.
It seems you forgot the name.
That is my name.
And she leaves.
No, no Nami.
No, Nami, come back.
Well,
Alright.
I miss her already.
Miss her already.
I'm sure we'll
Strangely
hear
insightful.
from her.
Yeah.
Probably. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows, boys? But you are able to triangulate, quadratulate, detectivate.
Yeah?
Detectivate.
I'd still prefer Robozoid.
We saved the best for last. This was the cleanest one we've done so far.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Imagine
Somehow
if we had come here first and like, there's no way that any of these other places are dangerous at all.
Yeah, these will all be really easy. Can you imagine if we went to the fucking poison one first?
Oh, man.
Woo! Yeah.
I'm a little surprised that the room is blue.
That is honestly the most surprising thing about the map. It should be like red. It's like super contradictory
It's
because
like
they're like
green.
an underground movement, you know?
You know what's actually surprising about this? Where's the bathroom?
Oh, true.
There's no bathroom in here.
It's
Well,
over
we
here.
haven't gone through.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's a
It
key
could be
hanging on
over
the
there.
wall with like it's connected to like an Ethernet cable. It's like a loose 2-foot, like an Ethernet 2-foot cable, and you have to carry that over to unlock the bathroom, which is opposite the hallway.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
As soon as this room existed, I was like, bathroom there, actual important room over here.
Okay. I guess you guys gonna leave?
Yeah.
You need to go back and play some more space.
I only bought us
Space
an
Fortnite?
hour, so we're probably almost out of time.
Yeah, we didn't even land.
I didn't even get to play at all. I didn't get to see the title screen.
Well, Ko's always like this, though.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Can you, as you guys are leaving the alleyway from the blue room, make me a perception check?
Heck yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez,
How does he do
how
it?
many 20s are you gonna roll
I don't,
from that?
I'm really hot and cold today. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys can move yourself to the door area, like right in here.
You had me at door area.
The two people that
door
matter
area.
for this role are Twick and Lisk. Kohe and Luna, you don't notice anything. You probably step out the door before the other two do. But Twick and Lisk, as you're just about to step out the door, you notice some furtive movements from some people that look somewhat familiar to what you've seen before. A couple guys that look like this.
Oh no.
That peek around some containers as you are about to step outside.
Not these guys.
Conveniently, this will be a surprise round. Luna and Kohe, you are surprised by what you see, which is several assailants peeking around corners. One is there, one is
behind the connect. Look
there.
out.
Aw.
That's why we couldn't see him.
Yeah. You see some boyos. Some boyos have arrived. And I think actually we're going to leave it right there. as you step out, some guns are pointed your direction, and 2 of you are going to have to figure out how not to get shot, while the other 2 of you are going to have to figure out.
And then Luna and me go back to back. And then the camera spins around us.
What theme are you doing?
Great question.
Flap my trench coat back.
I don't know.
And then does Luna start going, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do with it? Man, good stuff. Okay, well, I didn't kill you. Thought about
That's true.
Could have just blown the whole building up. Thought
I mean,
about it.
sure.
Good enough.
Leveled it right on top of you.
I had something planned for that. Don't worry.
Did you?
He's got a beat.
Wait a second. It says here that I'm a demolitionist expert and also a structural engineer, and then I can use my resolve points to ensure that I stood next to a structurally sound component of the building when it collapsed.
We're in a doorway.
That's true. That's
One
true.
of the safest places.
It's true.
That's true. That's very true. It's very true.
I brought a bathtub.
Oh, that's handy.
Is it in your cheek pouch?
Yeah.
It's collapsible.
Yeah.
Collapsible bathtub. Yeah.
Very sturdy when not collapsed, though.
Yeah. Wow, that is. Boy, that thing must weigh a lot. Is your cheek pouch like what are those bags that not a bag of holding, but in Starfinder it's a dimensional pocket. What are they called?
Null space chamber.
Null space chamber. That must be what your cheek pouch actually is. Just a null space chamber. Put stuff really heavy in there, and it just
if
no
you
actual
put
weight.
a null space chamber in your cheek pouch, can you just shove other stuff into it?
Don't know.
Probably.
Don't know.
That seems pretty good.
That sounds good.
That's where the bathtub is. All right. If you don't at some point pull out a null space chamber and pull a bathtub out of it that was in your cheek pouch during this campaign, I'm going to be very upset. Got to be used.
Fair.
Got to be used. Okay. Well, I guess that's it. We will be back to see if you can survive a little Western-style shootout here right outside of the doors of the Blue Room. Oh my gosh.
And we're going to be playing 2nd edition next time, right? I hear that's coming out.
Yes. We're actually, all of you are going to be soldiers, and I'm just going to use Pathfinder 2e rules with Starfinder soldiers.
We can only
for
go
you
up
to
to
play.
6th level because that's what's been released so
Only
far.
6th level. Only 6th
Might
level.
be a little rough.
Going back down. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll catch you next time. See you.